All right, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to build the Automoblox passenger base with Autodesk. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Let's do a new part. Okay. Go ahead and click on Start 2D Sketch here. Pick a plane. All right. I'm going to move over here a little bit. All right, now let's come to our assignment. We're going to make a rectangle here with the dimensions of 1.975 inches for length and the height of 1.59 inches. Okay, then we're going to apply some fillets, these rounded edges, to the corners or edges, okay, with a radius of 0.2. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's grab a rectangle tool, okay, and it had the dimensions of 1.975. Okay, dimension, and it had a height of 1.59. Okay, now let's apply those fillets. Okay, so click on the fillet button, type in 0.2 because that was our radius. Now just click on these corners or edges. Okay, close that out. Okay, so let's come back to our assignment here. Now let's make this circle. All right, notice it has a diameter of 0.58 inches and the center is 0.49 inches from this side, and the center here is 0.34 inches from the top. So let's go ahead and make that. Okay, take our circle tool, just kind of drag it out anywhere. Okay, type in the diameter, which was 0.580, enter. All right, and if you remember, okay, let's go to dimension here. Click at the center. Okay, that was 0.49 inches. Hit enter. All right, now let's come back. Click here, and if you remember, that was 0.34 inches. Okay, hit enter. All right, so looking at our assignment here, now we can make this square. All right, notice its length is 0.58 inches by another 0.58 inches. Okay, and notice it's where it's centered. It is 0.05 inches from the top edge here and 0.2 inches, okay, from the right side edge here. All right, so let's go ahead and make it. Let's grab our rectangle tool, kind of just place it right in this general area. Let's type in the dimensions. It was 0.58. Hit the tab button by 0.58. Okay, now let's center it appropriately. So if you remember, let's go to our dimension button. If it was, okay, 0.2 from the right edge here, and it was 0.05 from the top. Okay, whoops. All right. All right, so looking at our assignment here, we can now start to make this triangle. Notice the dimensions. It has a height of 0.638 inches. Okay, this bottom of the triangle is 0.05 inches from the bottom edge here, and the right side of the triangle is 0.2 inches from the right side, okay, of the right edge. Let's go ahead and make that. Okay, let's come over to our, hit escape. Let's come over to our polygon tool. All right, you want 3 edges, okay, or corners. Let's try to like start moving it out. Let's see if we can get it nice and perpendicular and nice and straight here. Okay. Let's dimension it. So the height 0.638. All right. Now let's move it or center it in relation to our edges here. So click on that corner. Click on that corner. And let's, if you recall, it was 0.05 from there. Okay. And from this side, okay, it was 0.2. All right, there we go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. All right, so looking at back at our assignment, okay, in our directions, we need to make this star. And to make the star, we need some circular construction lines, and we need the polygon tool. Okay, so let's come back to our assignment. Okay, click on construction lines, so that's on. All right, then come over here to our circle. Okay, just go ahead and drag it out a little ways. All right, let's give it a diameter of 0.605. All right, now let's center it appropriately. All right, let's come over here, dimensions. Let's click from here to this edge. It is, okay, about 0.363. And then, okay, from here to this edge, it was 0.48. Okay, so make sure we still have our construction line turned on. Now let's use our polygon tool here. Okay, click on that. Now we want 5 sides or 5 corners. Okay, and then just get in the center there where that green dot is. All right, and just kind of let it snap to the edges. There we go. Okay, hit done. Okay, now we need to make one more circle on the inside. Okay, that circle has a diameter of 0.412. Okay, once again, find that green dot, drag it out, just type in 0.412, hit enter. Okay, and there we go. All right, so now let's turn our construction button off here. And now we're going to make the star. Okay, a 5-pointed star. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a series of lines. We're going to click here, then kind of click here, then click here, then click here, and click here, all the way around to where we get a nice 5-pointed star. Okay, so make sure your construction line button is turned off. Let's come back to our line tool. Let's find that green dot. Okay, just draw a line. Okay, click about right there. Okay. Okay, now click again, find that green dot, drag it up. Okay. Now to make sure these are equal length, we can use something else. Let's hit escape. Okay. Come back, find this equal button here. Okay. Now notice what it says. Okay, constrain selected circles and arcs to the same radius and selected lines to the same length. So let's click that. Let's click there. Click there. So now come back to our line. Okay, let's find that green dot. Come to this green dot. We can see it's 0.182 inches. So that's what we need to make for the rest of this star. So let's drag our mouse over here to where we have 0.182 inches. You might get a green dot if you're lucky. Okay. Type in 0.182. Okay. Now click there. Come over here. Find your green dot. Type in 0.182. Okay. 0.182. Okay, just type in 0.182 so you're good. Whoops. Okay, looks pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and finish sketch. Get it in a good isometric view here. All right. All right, so looking back at our assignment, we need to extrude this 2D sketch to make it a 3D sketch to a depth of 0.3 inches, and we need to shell it or hollow it out. And the shell thickness, okay, is 0.01 inches. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's come to our extrude tool. Okay, click on that plane. We want it a depth of 0.3. Okay, now we're good. Okay, let's turn it around. Let's give it a shell thickness here. So click on that face. Let's see here. Shell. And we want a thickness of 0.01. Hit OK. Okay, and there we have it. Whoops, accidentally zoomed out there. And finally, let's give it a nice smooth green. Let's see here. Darks, okay, forest green color. All right, and there you go. The passenger base plate.